know nobody has said this story before, but because we saying it, I might as well. But I caught Young Buck in that time.
Oh,
y'all never heard that story?
You know he ain't gonna tell 50 that.
Yeah, call Young Buck.
Tell us the story because he ain't gonna tell 50.
Man, he got 2-piece legend. Like, hey, Young Buck, man, that nigga front on me. He said, yo, I'm telling you.
They put hands on Buck.
I'm telling you.
Supposed to be no head.
No. All right.
So
no story, or you want the story?
I want the story. I never heard
So I'm getting off the stage, and it's dumb dark. Like, it's mad dark. And I got a water bottle in my hand. Out of here. I throw the water bottle up there. I said, come down. Come down. Like, come down.
Yo, I'm DJ Don Juan, right? I was Young Buck's DJ from 2006 to like 2008. And yesterday I'm wondering why I'm seeing, this post about Fat Joe and this 2-piece biscuit. And so I finally stopped and watched it today, and look, man, the majority of people I know that Joe is a percentage-wise cap. There's always like something, and then there's something. And it is what it is. I don't personally know Joe. I know cats that do. It is what it is. I'm not hating on podcasts. I'm a huge fan of Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? The whole joint. You see how he just kind of put the pillow over. Look, man, I love entertainment. But I was actually there at that Chicago show. And it was a lot of people. Yes, and we were up on a top tier. And I was specifically watching this. I'm not the goon. I'm the DJ. So I'm watching everything from like everybody's in front of me and I'm right there, right? I see this. I'm right there at that tunnel that comes down. What Joe is lying at is Joe pulled up at the bottom of that tunnel with 4 cops with him. Like they were surrounding him. Like there was already a tension in the air that the beef was going on and that Buck was gonna be there. And Joe was moving around the whole time with police. I'm not knocking that. That's just exactly what happened. The police didn't just randomly pop up and form some type of barricade at the tunnel. They was already with him. And yes, the police did form a barricade, but they was rolling with him from the stage all the way back to his tour bus. They was there. Buck was barking from the top. The whole crew was, because Buck was down for the unit. Buck was down for 50. I know things have happened, but everywhere we went, you was not going to disrespect 50 Cent in front of Young Buck. So Buck was like, he was barking at him, right? Joe comes into view at the bottom of that tunnel and looks up at Buck and says, yo, Buck, no disrespect to you, but 50. And when he said that, like Buck just turned into an animal and they just rammed down that corridor to come down. Like it was a big arena. We were in Chicago. And he starts coming down, but he can't get to him because of the police. Buck and Joe and them, as soon as Buck started coming, Joe and them took off to go to the tour buses, bro. And I don't get it. I know it's cap, and they say all news is good news or whatever for the game, for like this business that we're in. And it's funny looking at the memes and stuff like that. But 2-piece biscuit where? Literally. I might as well just been the journalist. I'm the DJ. I'm not the goon, dude. Like, I'm not on the front line ready to go to war physically like that, especially at that time, right? Nowadays, it's a little bit different. But back then, I was very young, was new to the whole play. It's cap, bro. It's cap. Coach PR reposted it. They know it's other people. RP Tick, Tillin on it. It's cap, bro. 2 eyes. No 2-piece, no biscuit. Just Fat Joe with police. From the moment he went on stage to the moment he came off stage and to back of his tour bus, which was probably smart on his part.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on this story that Fat Joe brought up, where he says he caught Young Buck back in Chicago during the height of the G-Unit Terror Squad beef once again. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full on the Joe and Jada podcast, where it started at, where you see Jada like the DJ Don Juan say right there, put his pillow over his face when Joe got to telling the story. As Young Buck called it, he came directly back with a diss track. Hopped on the G Herbo, went legit, said this is not true at all, said, hey, what nobody touched, I don't know why you making this up. And hey, shout out to Young Buck, he came back rapping. I liked it a little bit, like it made sense for that time. Said, I'm gonna serve you a full course meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, now his DJ right there, Don Juan, has came out and said the entire story from Joe is cap when it comes to them getting physical and putting hands on each other. Now, Fat Joe has responded to this as well and said, man, you wasn't there because you wouldn't be saying this. Buck should be a grown man and admit it, but no worries. This ain't the first time someone lied on an A-whooping. You know Buck is crazy for denying this. And he said, so explain to me how Buck is going to perform without his DJ. You can't be serious. Bruh, bring Joey Crack back. I don't like bull Fat Joe. I legit have no reason to cap. I saw you with my own eyes and heard you loud and clear. I gave the direct quote and said, then you left. Vamonos, you might could try a lot about others, but I was the DJ and we saw you enter with police, perform with police, talk ish with police, and leave with police. I actually think you made the right decision, Joey Cap. And he's saying like, hey, bro, you were the artist, you were performing, you should have police there. And he's 1,000% correct. But it just don't fit the narrative that Fat Joe is pushing, because even when I listen to it again, Fat Joe has said Young Buck had a bunch of dudes with him. Like Buck was in that deep, we was in there with our people as well. And he said in that thing, he pieced up that they got off on Young Buck and was piecing them up.
So I'm losing my mind, right? Like, yo, come there. Come, he had a bunch of niggas with him too, a bunch of Chicago dudes with him. Right? Staircase, yo, I wasn't this and that, but he poked his head out just 1 second over the cops thing. One nigga caught the. Come on, niggas like, oh,
what he do?
Even the barber hit him.
So what he do?
Even the barber.
Even the barber hit him?
He hit us with the mop bag. Yo, it wasn't like that. This, that.
So it kind of makes it to where like, y'all did all that, and even the DJ said, I wasn't on that. I was just the DJ, but Buck always had goons with him. He had dudes from Chicago with him, and he had dudes from Nashville there with him. So to like think that he just got to get up on Buck, it's kind of questionable, bro. Like keeping it all the way 100 for Fat Joe. And I wasn't there, so I can't confirm who lying and who telling the truth. But that story that the DJ just gave us, bro, sound like, hey, what reason he got the lie for? What reason would he make all this up? It makes the most sense because he said nobody got hit. Joe, you said y'all beat Young Buck up. Y'all put hands on him. He's saying that's not what went down. But it's like, Joe, I don't know, bro. I wasn't there. Even when Joe telling his story, it sounded like he trying to get it off the top of his head, trying to make it up on the fly a little bit. But Don Juan saying I was the young DJ there with them. We don't know. I just feel like back in the day, if this would have went down, we would have heard about it because of the height and magnitude of G-Unit and Terror Squad. Bunch of fights and altercations happened back in the day in rap and hip-hop. And we never heard about them, never gonna hear about them, or never gonna see them. But this one right here from before, I feel like we would have heard about it, just keeping it 100. I don't know, though, for sure. I can't confirm nothing. But I just wanted to make sure I put that side out as well. Young Buck said it ain't true. It's DJ Don Juan right there at that time said it ain't true. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.